Hello, let's solve pips. We've got 2 by Ian, 1 by Rodolfo today. We'll start with the easy puzzle as usual. Let's place some dominoes. Okay, we need a 4 here. We've got 3 choices. We need 22. Look at that. So we'll need these 2 6s, certainly. Won't we? Yes, and then we'll need 2 more 5s, and that we absolutely need those, or we won't have enough, because we don't have any more 6s. So that goes there. The other 5 goes here. So that's all fine. We need 4 in a single domino, which is double 2. We need equivalents, which will be 4s. So we put the greater than 1 there and the other 4 here. And that's that. Great. Let's try the medium. Okay, we need 10. We do have those in a single domino. We have 2 different single dominoes, or we could do them in multiple dominoes. Right. What about this 3? So this 3-cell region needs a double here because I'm gonna sneeze one moment. Sorry, just pause the video briefly. Because something needs to go here, obviously. So if we put a domino here, it'll block off that greater than 5. So we need a double here. So that's either double 6 or double 5 or nothing else. Right. Then we need a greater than 5 and a less than 3 connecting to the same thing, which I doubt will be no, maybe it will be kind of difficult. If we put a double 6 here, the greater than 5 is a 6. That might as well just say 6 on it. Then we need a less than 3 that's equal to 4, which could be a 2. So that works. So the only other way to do this would be if this were a double 5. Does that... Oh, I don't think did I look at... If that were a... No, this doesn't work. Sorry, this doesn't work. I didn't look at the less than 3. Well, it's not the less than 3 part that matters. If I use this 6 here... Wait. How did I ever think this was going to work? Sorry, what was I doing here? What on earth did I do here? I think... Oh, right. Yeah, this would go here. Then we'd have the less than 3, 4, sorry. But the thing that breaks is that we don't have another 6 for the third bit of that. So, I could have just ruled that out immediately. So this is double 5. Sorry, this is taking me much longer than it should be taking me. Then we still need a greater than 5 going in there. And it's going to be a 6. It can't be this double 6 because then we wouldn't be able to make this work. So it is this 6, 4 still. And then that makes this still be the 2, 4 that we had there before. This 5 needs to connect to a less than 3, which could be a 0 or 2. It's probably the 2, but you never know. We also need another equivalence here, which actually now is our double 6, which means the 10 is two dominoes, which means it's double 5, which means we need a 5, 0 going this way, which means this less than 3 is a 2, which means this 5 is that one, and the 1 is finished there. Great. Took me longer than it should have, but that's fine. Let's move on to the hard. Okay, we've got an H in the negative space in Rodolfo's ongoing negative space letter form series. Now, the question, as always with these, is what's the offset position that we start with? Well, we can see with this L, we need a double domino in the middle, which means we have something overlapping here, something overlapping here. So all of these 2-cell regions get overlaps. Actually, we could have figured that out a different way. Well, there's probably a few ways we could have figured that out, but let's not worry about it. So could this be double 3? I don't think it could because I don't think we have enough 3s. We'd need 2 more 3s, which we don't have. It could be 2s. It could be 4s. It's 2s or 4s. Is there some reason one of those is immediately difficult? 2s, we have more options. So let's look at 4s, because I think we only have precisely the correct number of 4s to make these. So this would have to be 4, 6, or 4, 2. The other one's a void, which is obviously less useful. I don't think this could be 6, 0, because then we start making it very difficult to build our double 6s. Yeah, we would then need a 6, 0 here, which we don't have. So that wouldn't be possible. What about 4, 2? Is that ever going to work? What's interesting, actually, that's another difficult thing that makes it difficult to build that 6. Because this 6, we still need a single cell domino, although we do have a double 3 and a 6-0, so that works for now. Yeah, this is less difficult to achieve. So we need a 2 connecting to something that adds up to a 6, with another half that adds up to a 6 being a 0 on the other end. I don't think this is going to be very difficult. For instance, we could do 0, 5, and then 1, 2. I mean, that works. So that's not very difficult, unfortunately. What about the double 2? There's probably a better way into this puzzle, sorry, but this is what I'm doing, so I'm doing it. I don't think this is going to be tough, actually, because we have 3 2 options here. Okay, never mind. Let's look elsewhere. This 6 has 3 possibilities, so we're going to have to wait a while for that one, I think. Up here we have a 0. Well, yeah, let's look at our zeros, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all of our zeros? It is. Okay. Sorry, I should have taken that into account down here. Does that help anything with the 2's? Does that make the 2's any more difficult? We can't use the 2, 0 coming off of that. So it'd have to be 2, 1 or 2, 4. 2, 1 would be difficult. Because, no, that'd be impossible, because then we'd need this 1, 0 here. So that actually doesn't work. So it couldn't be 2, 1. Couldn't be 2, 0. Could it be 2, 4? Now this couldn't be 4, 6, because then we'd need a 0, which we can't use. Could it be 4, 4? We'd then need a 2, 0, which we do have, unfortunately. Yeah. So this does work. There's at least one way that this works. And this works as well, actually. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. Right. What do we do with our zeros? So this can't be 0, 6. Can it be 0, 3? Yes, because we could put a 1, 2 up there. Could it be 0, 5? No, because then we'd need another 0, which we can't use. So it could be 0, 3. Could it be 0, 1? We would then need 5 up top, which couldn't be a 5, 0. Okay, so this doesn't work either, actually. Unfortunately, 0, 2 does work because we could put another double 2 up here. Right, okay, I'm not sure. Do I add these up? No. Too many question marks. What are difficult things to put in the grid? 6s are difficult to put in this grid. Oh, maybe that's been the question the whole time. We can't put any 6s in a 6 region because we need to pair them with a 0. We don't have any zeros to spare. We can't put them in the equivalence region. We already know that. Can we put them into this equivalence region? So where else can we not put them? We can't put them into a 6, a 0, a less than 6, a 6, 0, 6. Yeah, so they can only go in voids and this 2-cell equivalence region. And they must go in the 2-cell equivalence region because we only have 2 voids, yet we have 3 6s. Okay, sorry, I should have seen this earlier. So for one of our 6s needs to pair with something that can be in this 4 region, which means that's a 4. Because our other 6s don't match anything that can go in there. So that's a 4. Sorry about this. That's a double 4 there. I think we only have one more 4. That's a 4, 2. This 6, we have another 6 pointing out. It can't be the 6, 0, so it's a 6, 5. This is 1, 0. Okay, it's all working now. Right. So this doesn't really, I was wondering if any of what I've just done reduces the possibilities with this 3-cell 6 region, but it actually really doesn't because we haven't used anything that would have gone in there anyway. So this is a 0. Okay, so it can't be 0, 2 because we've used all of our 4s, so we can't finish that 6. Could it be 0, 5? Yeah, don't see why not. Could it be 0, 3? Yeah, in theory it could be. Okay, so that's not hard. It can't be 0, 6, of course. So it's 0, 3 or 0, 5. The 6 could still be double 3. Oh, can it only be double 3? Can't be 6, 0. Yeah, no, okay, sorry, that goes there. Because we've used the 4, 2. And it never could have been the 6, 0. Okay, well, that's something. Oh, that's good, because that means that this can't be 0, 3, because we don't have another 3 left. And it can't be 0, 2, so it is 0, 5. Good, 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 good. Which means this is a 1, which is only this. Which means this is 2 or 3, but it has to connect to a 0. So it is still 2 or 3. What about this one here? We're probably running low. Yeah, this is a 0, 2, because we need 4 up there. So that's that. And our other 6 goes in the void. I could have done that ages ago, sorry. Should have done that a while ago. And then this is our 0, 3 to complete the less than 6, and there we go. That was entirely logical, and it just took me some time to spot the important bit. But there we go. Those were the pips. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.